A brand new teaser hints that EastEnders actor Danny finds out he is related not just to royalty, but also to a saint. Danny found the entire experience overwhelming, with the news taking a while to process. The 41-year-old said, "It's just so much to take in. I'm related to a saint." TV viewers will remember Danny's "Who Do You Think You Are?" episode revealing his connection to King Edward III. However, Danny claimed in the trailer that "Who Do You Think You Are?" didn't delve as deep as he had hoped, hence the lucrative new BBC series. In episode 1, viewers will get to see Danny eating sheep's tongue and fighting like his Viking 35X great-grandfather Rollo. He will then hunt on horse and foot to follow in the footsteps of his ancestor William the Conqueror. Danny will then be seen to travel to Paris to learn about his 26X great-grandfather King Louis IX, also known as Saint Louis of France, who came to the throne in 1226. Medieval historian Dr. Emily Gary explained, "He was very religious, very devout. He was anti-bad behavior. He became a man who actually modeled himself on Jesus Christ and lived to imitate Christ." The BBC will then have Danny attempt to live like King Louis IX for a day, dress in a robe, and walk the back streets of Paris barefoot. Emily went on to say, "The reason Louis IX dressed in this humble manner was to honor his reception of the relic of the crown of thorns of Christ himself, which he was meant to have worn before his crucifixion. He led this jubilant procession through the city of Paris, and the people marveled at the appearance of their king as he looked like a monk or friar." Danny said, "I can be told all sorts of information, but to actually walk in King Louis VI's footsteps, to think that he did this as a king. I admire him, because he does exactly as he preaches, and is showing everybody. He walked for 6 miles barefoot, in pain, and that you've got to respect. Considering the money and power he had, and the life he could have lived, I think it's very brave. Bless him." Visiting the Sainte-Chapelle, Louis's personal chapel, Danny said, "When you first walk in here, it made me feel a bit sick. All this beauty, this overwhelming, guttural feeling. I don't think I've ever been in a building that's more godlike, where you think you could see God plotting up in here. If God was gonna have some windows, they'd be his windows." Emily then revealed to Danny that his ancestor became a saint, saying, "There's actually one more thing I need to tell you about Louis IX. He wasn't just a king, he was a saint. 27 years after his death, the Pope canonized him St. Louis. There are very few saints that aren't virgins or martyrs, so to have the blood of a saint in your blood is an extraordinary thing." Shocked, Danny replied, "It is, isn't it? It's just so much to take in. I'm related to a saint." Emily added that blood is sacred blood. It works miracles in the church, prompting Danny to remark, "And I've got it coursing through my veins." Danny Dyer's Right Royal Family starts next Wednesday on BBC One at 9 p.m.